Welcome back, scholars. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the day it is for you. I hope that it's good. I hope that this weekend you took a moment just to be. Be lazy, be creative, be athletic, be active, whatever your be is. I hope that you had a moment just to be. Okay, so without further ado, I hope that you're refreshed and we're going to dive into our lesson today. I'm going to put myself in the corner. And again, welcome to week 2. Hashtag Mama, we made it. Go over our objectives. You will know the characteristics of a memoir genre. You will understand how the events of 9/11 impacted specific communities within America and how our identities are shaped within our community. And you will be able to read and annotate a memoir about 9/11. Now, it sounds like a lot today because it's 3 different points, but just want you to remind you that we read and annotated 3 days last week. So you are not new to this. You are true to this. Let's go over our to-do. We're going to go over our expectations, our beatitudes. We're going to have that mindful minute. We're going to talk about our do now activity. We're going to do our vocab or talk about the vocab assignment. We're going to review the criteria for success for annotations. We're going to read This Is Not Who We Are closely. And then I'm going to let you Falcons go so you can fly off and do your independent work. Now, you will need, as always, your handout, and I will help you navigate to that again. And let's move on. Be attitudes. I will be engaged. I will be respectful. I will be great. I will be myself, and I will be beyond. All right. I hope that you guys said that with me because the more you say it, the more you affirm it, the more it gets into you, the more you believe it, the more you become it. All right. Let's segue into our mindful minute. Okay, take this time to just breathe, focus on your breath. This video is gonna have you to read what's on the screen. You can open your eyes or you can close them. But I invite you to take the time, especially it being Monday, to engage in this mindful minute. And let's go.
Close your eyes, and we'll take a few moments to calm your mind and body. Soften your face, your neck, and shoulders. Do your best to fully let go. And turn your attention to the breath, the calming breath, the soothing breath. Take long, slow breaths, full and deep. Breathing in, I am calm. Breathing out, I'm at peace.
And now we're ready to be great. So before we move on, I wanted to review what a memoir is. You have already interacted with a memoir. If you can recall, When I Was Puerto Rican, written by Esmeralda Santiago, we found out through the text features last week that it is a memoir. It is a factual account of Esmeralda Santiago's life. And so that's simply what a memoir is. So going forward, when we read This Is Not Who We Are, remember that this is an actual or actually happened to the individual who wrote This Is Not Who We Are. Okay? So just a reminder, that is what we engaged with last week, and we're engaging with a memoir text again this week. Okay, so now that we reviewed what a memoir is, let's dive right in our do now. I'm very excited about our do now activity because I feel like it is very, 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 very. It's very exciting. It's an exciting opportunity for me to get to know you a little bit more, and not only to get to know you, but for you to analyze who you are. Now, it may sound scary to some people, and what I'm doing while I'm talking is navigating to the folder, week 2 and day 1, Monday. It may sound scary to some, but I'm hoping that you all will, at least try to do this activity to the best of your ability. So for your do now activity, you're going to click right here, it's right under the 1 minute meditation. And it's talking about the overall essential question is what factors shape our identity. Okay. So for this activity, there are going to be 2 options. You can create a Flipgrid, or you can type your response in the comment section. That's going to be below. And in Schoology, if you scroll down here, it says write a comment, and you can write your response there. Now, what are we writing, Mrs. McCoy? You're writing a response to what makes you who you are. Okay? So you're going to answer these questions. And there's 6 questions. And they're all, who are you? So it's like, Miss, that's the same question. It is the same question. But for each who are you, you're going to respond differently. So I'm giving you an idea. So the first, who are you? You will say your full name. So if you have a middle name, you will insert your middle name. My name is Krista Promise McCoy. So I will say Krista Promise McCoy. If you have a senior a senior or a junior or a third at the end of it, you will put that. If you have 2 last names, you will put that. That is an idea of what you can put for who are you. The first one, who are you again? And you say I am, and then you're going to tell us, sorry, typo, tell us where you are from. You can say the actual name of the country, city, or state, or something that reminds you of that place. Or put someone famous, because if they say, for instance, Beyonce, she's from Houston, you can say, I am Beyonce, and then, it'll give us an idea of where you're from. Who are you? And when I am, and what is your cultural background? What is your nationality? What is your race? Are you African American? Are you are you Dominican, Mexican? Are you Arabian? Are you from the Bahamas? Are you from Germany? Tell us, what is your cultural background? What is your nationality? What is your race? Then you go, okay, another, who are you? What are you good at? Get creative with this one. What I mean by that is, like, let's say if you are a football player or something like that, says, I am the pigskin flying through the air to the field goal. I know that pigskin, and that sounds like a ball throwing in the air. That's a football. So I know that means that you're good at football. Okay. That is for an example. If you are a person who likes to play games, you can say, I am Grand Theft Auto. I don't play a lot of games, guys. Fortnite. Whatever. Say I am. Say that's who you are, and now understand that you're a gamer. Okay. And then so the next, who are you? I am. Now, what food reminds you of home? So what food makes you think of being at home, whether it's in your country or whether it's being at home in your current home. For me, it's like I am potato salad and sweet potato pie. That's food reminds me of home. So that is who I'm going to say that I am. Okay. And then the last, who are you? It's going to be your long-term goal. Now, this can be what you want to be when you grow up, or it can be who you want to be. Now, those are two different things, because what you want to be is like your career or whatever, but who you want to be, you want to be a kind person. You want to be a giving person. You want to be a loving person. You can say that I am love. And then that's the end, like that. So there is an example of the written version of who are you, the who are you activity. If you scroll, and then I give you my example here, and you can read through it to get an idea of what I'm looking for. And there's also a video version of the idea for the Flipgrid. For the sake of this activity, I'm going to show you an example of the video version because it's only about a minute long. And I think that it give a more powerful or a easier way to understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're going to go through this together. And then you're going to go off, and I'm asking you to leave this video and go straight to do your do now. After you do your do now, I want you to view the 9/11 video directly below the do now activity. Okay? And then you're going to move on to the next portion of the next video lesson. So without further ado, who are you, Mrs. McCoy? Well, that's not supposed to do that. Let's take it
Who
back.
are you? I am Krista Promise McCoy, mama to my children, Chrissy to those who knew me as a child and watched me grow. Who are you? I am warm beaches on sunshiny days, Mickey Mouse ears, and paved roads. Who are you? I am kinky afros and dashikis. I am Denton and Wooden and Finna and Ghana and kissed by the sun. I am the daughter of strength and resilience and the builders of this great country. Who are you? I am the sounds of pages rustling and coffee brewing. I am a forever learner. Who are you? I am collard greens dressing and cornbread. I am the sweet smell of pound cake and fresh squeezed lemonade mixed with sweet iced tea. Who are you? I am the future of education. I am the difference. I am the change I seek to ensure equitable education for all.
I hope that gives you a good idea of what to do. Now go do your do now.